Welcome back to the channel, you big bass lovers. It's Demont coming back at you again. Today we're going to go over the new version of this. This is the Silver Feather by PURELURE DMK Hype. So I guess they're a collab. The guy at PURELURE told me, I don't know why he sent them. He sent the rod by UPS, and the reel came by regular postage. So it should be shipped basically the same way they ship all their other reels. As far as like shipping a reel from China, they do probably the best job of it. You guys know the gripes I had about the other ones. So I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to take this reel out. We're going to take a look at it. See what's different. Oh, he sent me a freebie with this too. Okay. All right, so he sent me the reel, which is a Silver Feather, but it's not really silver anymore. And he also sent me some Pure Fishing 0.8 100 meter green. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at the box. The box has, sorry guys, it's kind of, let me bring the camera out a little bit, see if it works a little better that way. Yeah, so a little bit better. Still wanting those silver letters on this black box, so not really wanting to work good with my camera. There we go. Max drag, so it says a 60 Elite now. I haven't seen that one. That's the 8. I guess that's what I have because, well, it's got a marker here. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. I guess we're gonna find out here in a second. I don't know which one he sent me. So let's see, anything else over here that needs to be different? Everything else is kind of the same. All right, so let's look at the other Silver Feather box. See, that's where the other ones didn't have any differences between XG and HG. They all said the same thing. When you look at them, they all say Air HG. And that's where the problem come in at. So let's see here. What's different about this reel compared to that reel? Okay, so it comes in. Oh, they changed the handles. I like that already. It looks black online, but it's not black here. It is still silver. Okay, it has gold accents to it now. The reel knob, the spool tension knob's different. Still has 11+1. Okay, so it just says XG, so it has the XG on it now. It is a darker color silver. It's more, it is kind of black. It just looks kind of silver in certain lights, but it is a lot darker than this one. I would call this more like a gunmetal color. Let's see what else is different. The thumb bar appears to be the same. They have taken out some of the light here, some of the weight here, I mean. Open this reel foot up some. It still seems to be about the same thickness. That's one of the things that's kind of aggravating about this reel seat here, is that some rods, it kind of really makes a gap in the reel seat because it doesn't reel down right. But it's still usable. The drag star is different. It's more of a matte color over here. Now this is glossy. Then you can see all the gold accents. Let's see. Does the spool tension knob still click? Yep, it still clicks. Drag star still has a nice thickness. Starting to rain. I'm sorry, guys. I do prefer these handles a lot more than these. It is really smooth, and it has kind of like a titanium finish, like the rainbow finish for the line guide, but it has that thin one like the other one has. You see it? It's totally different than this one. But it sits a lot far. No, it does sit, well, if you think about the end to end, it's about the same. You see they've changed the way the nose looks on here, the way the nose on here is. The spool looks a little bit shallower on the newer version. I need to get my calipers and just go find out 100%. So I'm gonna grab them real quick. All right, so let's take a little bit closer look at some stuff here. Okay, so we got the calipers here. We'll look at that in a second. Let's go over some more of the specs here. Let's do a weight on them first. So we're on ounces. The original weighs, make sure it's on there, right? 4.21. This reel seems like it feels heavier. I was right. 4.96. I wonder if it's these rubber handles. Not sure. 4.96. Okay. So let's take a look at the spool here. We can go and weigh the spool while we're at it. And I want to see if anything's changed with the brakes, since they said DMK's taking kind of liberties with the reels they're making for them and just doing whatever they want to do. So the brake system seems to be the same. The side plate on this one, on the original, the side plate's definitely longer. You can clearly see the side plate's definitely longer. That doesn't mean it's longer. Let's just see if it's because of the nose. Okay, they took the nose off the side plate on this one and left it on that one. Okay, so, okay. All right, so we'll set these to the side. Here's the new spool. The bearing is full of oil. All right, so here's the original spool. It's got the blue seal bearings. This one does not. This one has a nano bearing. This one does not. It looks like they kind of regressed a little bit. I don't know what's going on with this. So let's go to grams. This spool with bearing weighs 4 grams. Yep, 4.8. Still light, but I think the main weight difference, they look almost exactly the same. But like the main weight difference is how they've changed the spool, the bearings, I mean. 4.8. And I mean, and by that bearing being like that, and this one, yeah, they're not going to be interchangeable. Yep, they're not interchangeable at all. So, I mean, it looks like they made one positive improvement. Just one. Well, maybe two. If the looks is a little bit, I think the looks are a little bit better. And I didn't get 2 different reels. He just sent me the one. So, and I told him I would do an honest review. That's what I'm doing. I appreciate the freebie. I'm not sending me the extra thing. But I told him everything is true about a reel. I'm going to say what's true about it. Now, I will say this. Oh, I forgot to measure. I'm sorry. This new one feels smoother than the other one. But let's see if there's anything different with the spool here. Okay, so move that. There we go. Make sure we're at 0 here. All right. The new spool has an outer diameter of 28, inner diameter of 20, basically 21 and a half. The older spool has an outer diameter of 28, an inner diameter of 21. So I was right, this one's deeper. The original spool is deeper than the new spool. Yeah. Well, 21.59. I was wrong. It's the same. It just looks, because the way the spool looks, it looks deeper. Because this is a lighter color spool than this one. This is a dark black spool. This is kind of like a gunmetal color. I guess visually it got me. So turn that off. Put that away. I mean, technically, they've changed the reel seat a little bit on it. They changed the side plate a little bit, same brake. They changed the line guide, which I don't think I'm going to be a fan of this. I mean, I'm going to try it out. Don't get me wrong. I'll try it out and see what it's like. But they went from better bearings in this one, in the original one. It had better bearings. The reel is actually a little heavier. Not by much. The spool's a little heavier. Not by much. I mean, it does have, feels like it has a nicer handle, but it went from a carb. That's what the main weight difference is. This is a carbon fiber handle. These are the aluminum knobs. And this is a metal handle with rubber knobs. So there's your weight difference right there. I mean, I guess the spool weighs 0.8 of a gram more, but that ain't gonna be enough to be significant in anything. So yeah, I like these knobs better, but that's where your weight comes in right there, is the difference in the two handles. I do like how they kind of moved the actual brake setting. So that's a little different than being on the top here. Now it's still kind of about the same, but it's a little different. The aesthetics of the reel look a little different, so you can see the front of it here. And there's another DMK reel out there that looks a lot, I can't remember the name of it, but I know it looks a lot like this reel. So it looks like what they've done. And it doesn't have, it's not the same though. There's a couple things different. I mean, and also it looks like is the handling the same. Never mind. I'm just trying to see what all is different and comparable. So I know he's not gonna like hearing this, but I think this is a downgrade. I mean, it might still be an awesome reel. Gotta get out there and try it. But yeah, I can see where he changed some of the aesthetics and some different things. Still have a, let's see, I have this sitting here right now that I don't have lined up. I'm gonna take off this reel off the Dragon, and I'm going to set this reel on the Dragon for a minute. So I want to see how the reel seat reels up now. Okay, so it gets way better now. Look at that. I want to show you. So that was one of my original gripes with the silver feather. So I'm going to show you how you tighten this other one down. Let me put this on here. See how much gap? So they made it a little smaller. Now I can keep cranking and get it tightened down pretty good. But then that's cranking pretty hard. And I don't want to do that on that reel seat. But all in all, in this reel, they're about the same money. I do feel like this is kind of somewhat of a downgrade. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'll go ahead and put this out here just in a little bit. I just realized I still ain't put my fishing video out there yet. Still so much I'm trying to get caught up on. I got my kids have friends here. I'm trying to make them be quiet so I can make a couple videos. Anyway, if you have any questions, ask them down below. I'll link this reel down below so you can take a look at it for yourself. I would say, personally, wait till June when I get the new reel in. It's supposed to be kicking both of these reels' ass. According to him, it's going to be a far superior reel. So we're going to see if that reel is a far superior reel compared to these. All right, so the next Pure Lure reel video will be in June. I got a couple other rods and stuff coming in. He's sending me. We're going to talk about those on another video. All right, guys, till then, y'all stay safe, tight lines. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I got more stuff coming. All right, guys.